a struggling, unsuccessful southpaw boxer trying to make ends meet, from collecting debt for a local bookie, which he seems to suck at, to doing a boxing match or two to make some cash. For the young Rocky Balboa, played by Sylvester Stallone, life is going nowhere fast. That is until he gets a literally once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to challenge the current heavyweight boxing champion of the world, Apollo Creed, played by Carl Weathers. Can Rocky overcome his fears of success, and can he face this impossible task without losing his nerve? Not without help. This movie is a timeless story, and when I read about how Sylvester Stallone, what he had to do in order to get this movie made, to even become an actor, the guy had to audition for thousands of roles and get rejected, and this script got rejected all the time too. They're like, nah, it's not good, blah blah blah. When I read about his success as an actor and what he had to do to get it, and to get this movie made specifically, it's no surprise to me that this movie really does reflect that feel and sentiment, that he knows what he's talking about when he's doing the impossible task kind of thing, because he pretty much did that with the making of this movie. This never give up, always head towards your goals, always try to figure out what you need to do next, finding people who inspire you, finding people who motivate you and have similar goals, which is all these Rocky movies are always about. Always, specifically this one too, really does inspire me and always continues to inspire me. The struggles feel real. Sylvester Stallone does a wonderful job at being a, losing boxer. Mickey, the broken trainer, and Adrian, the beat-down shy girlfriend. I honestly have no complaints about this movie. Something I saw that was definitely connected to improving our lives in this movie. John Denier, was on JRA, Joe Rogan Experience, the other day. He's this amazing jiu-jitsu coach, and so he understands fighters, he knows how to train them, he knows how to bring out their excellence and stuff. He talks about this thing, technique versus attributes. Now, attributes are your genetic gifts, if you will, physical and mental. So physical might be that you're super fast, you tend to have really good endurance. Mental would be you are quick on your feet, you're able to problem solve under pressure. Now, according to John, those attributes, they are things that are given to you just from your birth or whatever. Yes, you can improve them. Yes, you can get in better shape. But in general, your genetics are your genetics. And it changes a lot. But as a coach, he talks about what you have to do with skill. Skill makes up for your deficiencies and your attributes. And it made me think for a while. I was like, well, gosh, that does work for the mental, though, too. Especially in Rocky, because Rocky's big problem that Rocky really needed was the eye of the tiger, the never give up attitude. He had to train Rocky's mind with skillful thinking, skillful ways of dealing with life, skillful ways of dealing with the stress. He taught Rocky that skill as well. So skill is something we can learn. Skill is something we can look at and say, what didn't work with this and what worked with this that I'm working on in this progress of this thing I'm doing. On this case, it's fighting. What do I need to improve on? What do I not need to improve on? I know my physical limitations. Those I really can't change. But I can learn skills, and those skills can overcome the problem. Yes, working towards a long-term goal is about persistence, definitely. But it's persistence with regular evaluations and changing of your game and finding what skills that you need to learn in order to improve and how to improve it. And I always find this very fascinating in this movie, and that's what I found in this movie. I think that's a great way to help build our better lives. In summary, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Every time I watch it, I want to, and I did this as a kid, leave a comment down below if you did this yourself. Drink raw eggs and go running. I did that a couple times. Of course, after about 2 or 3 times, I'm no longer doing that. Then you shouldn't really drink raw eggs. I think that's not healthy, probably. Regardless, this movie's always a great inspiration for me. I really have no complaints about it. It's an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, I'm so envious of you. You should go see it. Only thing you should know, it's a little bit slow pace. But that's the whole point. Everything is wonderful about it. I love it. I have no complaints. That's why I'm giving this movie a 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. But hey, you don't have to stop watching videos. There's some videos right here. I'm working on a Rocky playlist, and eventually it'll probably be a Stallone playlist. But right now, there's that one right there. Or you got this one over here, which is kind of a random movie that the smart algorithm tells you what you should watch next. But either way, continue your journey. Continue building a better life through movies, films, and documentary.